Have you ever seen someone who seems to attract attention every time they appear in front of a camera? Brooke Shields is definitely one of those people. From her very first movie to her latest public appearances, she has captured the eyes of the world. And yes, some of her photos have sparked conversation because they leave very little to the imagination. Today, we are talking about Brooke Shields, her career, her journey, and why people are still fascinated by her after all these years. Brooke Shields started her career at a very young age. She was only 12 years old when she became widely known for acting and modeling. Even as a child star, she stood out. Cameras seemed to love her, and audiences could not look away. Her early roles showed that she had talent, but they also made people notice her strong screen presence. Her photos appeared in magazines all over the world, and people were already talking about her before she even became a teenager. As Brooke entered her teenage years, her modeling career grew quickly. Fashion magazines began featuring her in bold and eye-catching photos. Some of these images surprised people because of her age, while others believed she carried herself with confidence beyond her years. Her photos from that time often showed her in outfits that were considered daring for a young model. Love it or criticize it, one thing was clear: Brooke Shields had become impossible to ignore. As she grew older, Brooke continued to build her career in both acting and modeling. She appeared in movies, television shows, and major advertising campaigns. During this period, some of her photos gained even more attention. Certain images highlighted her figure and style in ways that fans talked about for years. These pictures were widely shared and discussed, but Brooke was never just about appearance. She understood how to use her image as part of her professional identity. Over the years, Brooke Shields has taken part in photo shoots that some people described as controversial. Critics questioned her choices, while fans praised her confidence. What many people overlook is that Brooke has always been aware of her public image. She knew photos could create reactions, start conversations, and shape how the public viewed her. Even when images left little to the imagination, they reflected someone comfortable in her own skin. As time passed, Brooke Shields proved something important: confidence does not fade with age. Even in more recent years, her photos continue to attract attention. She still appears in magazines and public events, showing style, elegance, and strength. Fans admire her for maintaining her presence and energy, not just her appearance. It is not only about clothing or fashion, it is about how she carries herself. Brooke Shields has inspired people in fashion, acting, and entertainment for decades. Her photos, whether bold or simple, became part of her story rather than something separate from it. She showed that it is possible to grow up in the spotlight and still remain relevant. Many younger stars look up to her because she managed to build a long-lasting career in an industry where fame often fades quickly. Whenever Brooke shares new photos or appears publicly, people still react. Social media fills with comments, discussions, and opinions. Some admire her confidence, while others focus on how much attention her images receive. But one thing remains true: she continues to matter. She is more than just photographs. She is a personality, a symbol of confidence, and a reminder that individuality stands out. Brooke Shields' career spans decades, from child star to respected actress and model. Some of her photos may leave very little to the imagination, but they also tell a story of courage, growth, and self-expression. She has faced criticism, but she has also inspired millions. Her journey proves that being noticed is not only about looks, it is about presence, personality, and strength. So the next time you see a photo of Brooke Shields, remember that it represents more than fashion or style. It represents a woman who grew up in the spotlight, faced challenges, and continued to move forward with confidence. Her images may spark conversation, but her story leaves a lasting impression. Thanks for watching, and remember, true confidence never goes out of style.